It's time, Forsen. New season of League of Legends is live right now. It's time to prove the God Gamer is not a silver like Shatty's. Coppers in.
Good motherfucking morning, bays. Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How y'all doing today? This most beautiful of Wednesday mornings. We good? Chilling? Tabaguch. Eating home popped butter popcorn with pomegranate juice. What do you mean home popped? Home popped, that's not a thing, man. Like, just say popcorn. What the fuck? Just say popcorn, man. Like, here in Europort, we don't really buy pre-popped in the store, okay? There's like one fucking brand with pre-popped. Check news. I have not checked news. That's what you're for. Do you put sugar on popcorn? Ugh, no. When I lived in Spain, god damn, dude. Every time we went to the cinema, they just had the most disgusting fucking popcorn, and they were like pre-sugared, you know, like colored, and they're so sweet and disgusting. I feel so bad for them that they had to grow up with that instead of, you know, like salty popcorn, like popcorn is supposed to be. So fucking nasty, man. I don't even know if they had salty popcorn, but in the store, I literally don't know if they had it similar. Oh. Do you think it's funny? You are not. I am the comedian here. Alright, thank you. No more links. Okay, shut. No further links. Your Honor. New league season is live, Batchest. It's live, but I really
Surely chat will be mature about this topic of conversation.
Surely.
No more links. No more links.
Yeah, that's
no
what I said.
More links.
Fucking
No
idiots.
more links. No more links. No more links. No more links. No more links.
Okay,
no more
okay,
links.
alright,
No more
alright,
links. No more links.
Rainbow Viking.
No more
Really
links.
Force, thanks
no
you
more links.
to Randy Rex. Sir Feed a lot, and I'm Disco Dance with the tier 3. 39 months. Thank you very much, boy, and enjoy the badge. Not join the badge. Enjoy your life, man. Yo, Force. Yo, man. Thank you. The new Twitch CEO, such a nice guy and all. He streams, talked with everyone. Boom, minus 500 employees. What? I don't get it. Can I get context? Minus 500 Twitch staff. Oh, they're laying people off.
This link was sent before you said no more links.
No? Or? No, I don't think so. Minus 500 employees, that's kind of a lot. 500. Yeah. 35% of the workforce? Really? Holy shit. 500 dudes. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's there for one reason. I don't know. I've only seen him a couple of times or whatever, but he's there to drive profits. That's what he's there for. I don't care if he pretends to be the cap backwards guy in high school, you know. That's what he's there for from the start. But 500 employees, that's fucking insane. That is like a third, like a third? Like that is a drastic change. I hope they were set up for that, because that might be a fucking disaster for them. Pilata fired. Yeah, he was working in the Twitch Rivals department. Right? That's... I was getting invited. Like, I know I haven't played any Twitch Rivals really, but I kept getting invited from streamers doing the thingamajiggy. So I thought that Twitch Rivals was going strong, but maybe it's like, oh, now it's built. We don't need it anymore. We don't need people anymore, kind of thing. I don't know. Yeah, this I think that if you lay off 35% at once, that is a fucking disaster waiting to happen in terms of administrative flow in the company. It's just too much. Like, people are gonna run around like headless chickens unless they're cutting like entire like departments with it. I don't know. Twitch Rivals was on a downward slope. The only thing people watched was the 1 year Rust game, then no gave a fuck after. I can't remember. Yeah, I mean, Twitch Rivals, the official stream, almost always, from what I remembered back when I played them, had less viewers than the streamers, the top streamers playing in it. But I don't think that the intent was never for the Twitch Rival stream to generate income for Twitch. That was never the intent of Twitch Rivals, because they just wanted you know, events to grow viewership on the site, etc., and indirectly get more earnings. And it's like a very hard metric to keep track of how much of it actually stays around. And maybe they did some deals as well with the gaming companies, but it couldn't have been for that much money to host their tournaments, etc. I don't know. And not 100%. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens on Twitch. I mean, do you know exactly what departments that were let off? I'm thinking, I mean, that's certainly like manpower for oh, you're still at Twitch. Alright. People talking shit out of their asses. The people looking at the reports and TOS stuff. If that got cut, then it's kind of good for me, like, right? They don't have enough manpower. Because I get so many false reports, right? That they don't have the manpower to probably look through all of it and be like, ah, fuck this channel, we're just gonna let it slide. New sniper in Valorant. Bro, you cannot snipe in that game. The sniping is funny shit. It's unplayable. Unplayable. Witty, thank you for the 3 years. Good day from Australia, crikey. Good day. Enjoy the badge, man. Lollycatcher, burning toxic. Buckshot roulette. They made a scout in Valorant with 2 bullets that has 0 damage drop-off through walls. 0 damage drop-offs through walls? Alright. With the amount of wall hacking abilities, it's probably pretty decent. To combo. Alright, let's check some links. Let's check it. Let's check it before I wreck it.
Every single fight, no matter how big,
story
or
so
small,
far.
there's a story behind it.
Oh shit.
That's why when it comes to Tekken and the King of Iron Fist tournament,
The Succession guy.
there's one hell of a story to tell.
But you have no clue, dude. You have no clue,
In
man.
Tekken 8, Jin Kazama will face off against his father, Kazuya Mishima, for the last time. Kazuya is threatening global domination, and since Jin is the only other person who possesses the devil gene as well, he may be the only chance the world has left. But how did we even get to this point? What the hell is a devil gene? And why do these fathers and sons keep throwing each other off cliffs? Well, it revolves around...
He is literally Heihachi though.
Heihachi
Let's not kid ourselves.
Mishima, his son Kazuya Mishima, and his son Jin Kazama. When Kazuya was just 5 years old, his father, Heihachi, feared the boy possessed the devil gene, which is passed down through generations to the bearer's children. It allows the host to transform into a winged demon that possesses incredible strength and power. So, Heihachi did what any loving father would do. Threw Kazuya off this cliff to see if he would survive. And survive he did. Kazuya would spend the next 21 years training to become a deadly fighter. The hatred he harbored for his father fueling his motivations. Ultimately, Kazuya would defeat Heihachi and become the first King of Iron Fist tournament champion. And then, in a moment of poetic justice, would throw his father off a cliff.
I remember this.
Years
Tekken
later,
2, yeah?
we find Kazuya has turned even more sinister
smile.
than his father was. But it brings us to the one woman who saw the potential good in Kazuya. Animal rights activist Jun Kazama. Together, they would have a child.
Wait.
The third piece of this patricidal puzzle. Jin Kazama. Jin grew up without knowing his father. And after tragedy suddenly befell his mother, Jim sought out his grandfather and would be trained in the Mishima fighting ways by none other than Heihachi Mishima. Ever the opportunist, and knowing Jin possessed the devil gene, Heihachi would use Jin until ultimately betraying his grandson, shooting him at point-blank range in the face. However, death was not for Jin. And what would kill any other man would trigger what had laid dormant in Jin until that moment. And Devil Jin was born.
It feels so weird that he's talking about this shit, right?
Wage war against each other, time and time again.
I don't know, man.
This is until the most recent tournament, where Kazuya faced off against
Obama
his father,
would have been better.
Heihachi, for the final time by taking his life and throwing the body into a volcano, like only a Mishima can. Which brings us to now. Kazuya's complete global control is almost at hand, and his power is seemingly unchecked. However, now fully healed from his own battles, Jin has resurfaced and is focused on stopping his father to become not just the newest champion of the King of Iron Fist tournament, but possibly the savior of all mankind too. In Tekken 8. Fist meets fate.
Fist meets fate. Wait, so what? Is he actually dead? I didn't know he got thrown into a volcano in fucking Tekken 7. He's dead. So what? You cannot play him in the Tekken 8 or what? Like what? I never played the campaign in Tekken 7. He reincarnated as an anime girl. Oh, as a new character that's similar.
I want to drink all of this.
You're going to drink all of this today?
Vai beber isso tudo aí.
Will you not be dead? I've been told to make sure that I hold onto my camera tight, and now people are shouting at me.
Heroina, you know heroin.
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 You're doing heroin?
Yes.
When did you last take heroin? How long ago? This morning? Today?
Yes.
What are you doing here in the first place? Because this is a high criminal activity area.
So now we're going to this black market area where they have all kinds of electronics and things. Apparently some of them are stolen and then they're resold for cheap prices. People have been telling me to hold on to my camera. Do you think it's dangerous for me to be walking around with this here?
De arrancar em câmera, tu fones.
What's the main meal that you eat?
You can buy some crops when she has the money. When they don't, they just sleep without eating.
Do you feel like you've been forgotten by the government in these neighborhoods? Mozambique, the only country in the world with a fully automatic weapon on its flag. Natural beauty, massive gas reserves, rich culture and history. A country which has recently faced insurgencies.
The insurgency in Mozambique began in 2017. 700,000 have been displaced.
This was an assault to send a message to the Mozambique government that it's far from over.
Major corruption.
Sitting in court as he's handed a 12-year jail sentence, the son of Mozambique's former president was among 11 people found guilty in a corruption case. It involved state-owned companies illicitly borrowing hundreds of millions of dollars from international banks, but the cash disappeared, and of using a $33 million bribe to buy luxury cars and a mansion in South Africa. The scam had plunged thousands of people into poverty across the country.
Hurricanes.
It's one of the most powerful tropical storms ever recorded in the southern hemisphere.
And left a trail of destruction.
Humanitarian crisis in Mozambique.
Forced out of their homes into flooded roads and pounded by torrential winds and rain.
Let's travel this country, meet the people and hear what they have to say about the current state of Mozambique.
The Mozambican government wants the world to see this.
We are fighting terrorism.
In Southern Africa, Mozambique is contending.
Or selling or drinking.
Defeat ISIS in Mozambique.
Since the war started.
With ISIS-linked fighters.
Welcome to Maputo, capital city of Mozambique. Great to be back filming, here to learn more about this mysterious country not many people know much about. Mozambique, it's got some beautiful areas, untouched wilderness, but then it's also got a very dark side in the north of the country with insurgencies, terrorism and things. It's also been hit by hurricanes recently, which has caused absolute devastation. There's also strong corruption in this country as well. So we're going to go around the capital city today, start the day in one of the biggest slums, and then we'll go and look at some more affluent neighborhoods later in the day, get a feel of the rich and the poor and everything in between. Okay, so we've arrived in this slum area, one of the biggest slums in the city, called Mafalala, and there's lots of people around here, you know, people of all walks of life. You know, you got kids in uniforms, you got people selling things like at markets, and then there's also quite a few drug addicts around here. There's different kinds of drugs around here, like people are on heroin and things. So it's, you know, it's got this subtle feeling of calmness, but then I've been told to make sure that I hold onto my camera tight, and now people are shouting at me, so. Okay, so we've met a few guys. What was your name, sir?
My name is Joaquim.
Joaquim?
Yes.
Nice to meet you. How is life?
Life is bad because it's not a good life.
Bad?
Yes, because I'm involved in drugs.
You're involved in drugs?
Yes.
Like?
Heroin, you know heroin.
Heroin?
Heroin.
You're doing heroin?
Yes.
How did you start taking heroin? How long ago?
How long?
Yeah.
Maybe 3 years.
3 years?
Yes. The powder one, that one you mix in ganja.
Oh, you mix it with weed?
Yes.
And you weed and heroin?
Yes.
Wow.
You make a cocktail.
Okay.
Yes.
And every day?
Yeah, every day, yes.
So you collect cans and sell that?
Yes.
And then you buy heroin and weed? And do you see your family anymore?
No.
No.
I'm scared to go to the house because you know now I'm bad. Yeah, because a long time ago I'm working ShopRite. I'm technician. Fix the fridge. And
ShopRite, that's like an electronic shop,
yeah,
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Fix the fridge and the
right.
machine for the bakeries and daily.
And what happened? Why did you stop?
I'm just stopped because the heroin, you know what is do. Every day in the morning, supposed to I'm going to smoke, and then sometime I'm going to late it for the job.
Right.
And it just I stop on it.
And what happens if you don't do heroin? Do you get shaky?
I'm shaky.
Yeah. Withdrawal.
Make a problem in the stomach.
Sick. Okay. When did you last take heroin? How long ago? This morning? Today?
Yes.
You took it today?
Yes.
How many hours ago?
Maybe 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yes.
Do you feel it now?
No.
Yeah? Feels good? Right. You like Mozambique?
I like Mozambique.
You love it?
I love Mozambique.
Right.
It's not like a South Africa.
Right. South Africa is much more dangerous.
Yeah, because South Africa, maybe in 1 hour and 1 hour, you can see somebody is dead in the street.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, you know, people sometimes use the gun,
right.
The knife.
Okay. Anything else that you'd like to say? You happy?
I'm very happy.
All right, man. Thanks for your time. Okay, so we're here with Ed Milson, and Ed Milson's my right-hand man here in Mozambique, and you're going to be showing me around, right?
Yeah, showing you around.
I was just filming.
Yeah, that sucks. Heroin very
A new
addictive.
report finds climate change skeptics could reach
Almost as
catastrophic
addictive as
levels
sugar.
by 2020. The nation's gratuitously sexual couples announced plans to wait in line at Six Flags. And a local grandpa looks absolutely precious in his new baseball cap. Offering a one-stop shop for all your peerless online news summary needs, this is the Onion Week in Review. In response to the escalating violence and rising death toll in Gaza this week, Israel unveiled a new defense system to deflect accusations of human rights violations. Israeli officials praised the new safety structure's ability to intercept an international barrage of war crime allegations and divert criticisms of Palestinian civilian casualties before they can ever hope to make contact with the Jewish state. This week, a new study released by Duke University concluded that only 5% of Americans have the correct amount of pride in their country. researchers found that most Americans outside this population fell into one of two extremes. Those individuals compelled by an inordinate amount of love for their country to adhere bumper stickers to their cars or get a Stars and Stripes tattoo, and those whose respect for the country is so low they fail to even attend a cookout or otherwise celebrate on the 4th of July.
Our findings suggest that only a tiny fraction of Americans hold the belief that they are part of a moderately prosperous nation that affords them many opportunities while simultaneously wronging peoples both home and abroad. Notably, we found that all Americans who possess the correct amount of patriotic pride also own a pair of star-spangled pants.
A new study released this week revealed that the average heart attack victim doesn't clutch at his or her chest nearly dramatically enough after detecting chest pain. Doctors from Johns Hopkins University spoke to reporters about the risks of not reacting melodramatically enough.
If you're having a heart attack, don't just sit down and breathe calmly while a bystander dials 911. Is there anyone within reaching distance whose shirt or lapel you could desperately grip while slowly sinking to your knees? Is there a fully set table that you can careen into? Every second counts.
And in this week's sports news, a rape investigation finds a star college quarterback has got the goods. In other news, a new state law requires doctors to scale an 18-foot wall surrounding abortion clinics. A study finds high school students retain only 1/3 of their obsolete curriculum over the summer, and a man's anxiety is not about to let depression muscle in on its turf. The likelihood that intelligent extraterrestrial life exists is overwhelming, and so I beseech my alien brethren, please, wise ones, bring me to your planet, for my capacity for wonder has been exhausted on this barren land. For more, keep checking theonion.com.
9 years ago, you know, it just works every year. Hey, Geek Note, tier 3, 24 months. Forsen, I'm in pain and agony because I got piss badge. Forsen, please, you have to read this magic sorcery out loud so I can find peace again. Forsen, offerness. Okay, I'm not reading all that shit. Enjoy the badge, alright? Shut the fuck.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Doctor Who has no chance, dude.
Oh, jeez, Rick, it was my fault. Shut the fuck up, Morty! I knew Time Lords were suicidal morons, but I didn't know they never invented rearview mirrors.
Are you sick? You're the one who hit me. Oh, go on, I'm busy.
Son of a bitch, he's ignoring me? Holy, it was him! Keep Morty safe.
What are you... Uh-oh! No! Oh, what did they do to you? Right, fine. Queensbury rules? A bit of Venusian karate?
Keep quipping, asshole. Maybe you'll find a good joke on the ground next to your teeth.
On guard! Oh, this place looks fun. Do they have a little shop? I like little shops. Well, blink as much as you can. They're scared of rapid movement.
Motherfucker.
Huh? What?
My balls, sucker.
Oh, you brilliant old girl. Switching rooms around. Fantastic.
It's fun to be the class clown till you get Shot! Now hurry up, I got a grandson waiting on me. He won't die an idiot like you.
I know your type. The nihilist know-it-all. But through all this wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey rubbish, there's one thing you never quite understood. I'm the doctor, and I don't want to go. Impressive craft, Morty. You built it yourself?
I guess so.
Then you've got a bright future ahead. Don't be a cynic!
Morty, if you forget me, I'll haunt your ass.
Who the fuck are you?
KO! Live by the portal, die by the portal.
Let's break this down.
I disagree, alright. He has a million backups. And that's only one reality of Rick, alright?
Hello, my name's Gerard Tomney, and I'm here today with my new business called The Knowledge.
Sorry, I didn't find
I'm looking for an investment of £150,000 in return for a 30% stake in the business. The Knowledge is a premium rate telephone helpline which uses licensed London taxi drivers to provide directions and live navigation to people who are lost in London.
Only London?
Everyone knows that when you want to know the time, you ask a policeman, and if you want to know where things are in London, you ask a cab driver. And that's because of the amazing, unique, world-famous knowledge that they have of the city. So how does it work?
Check your fucking
phone. We have created a virtual call centre that uses London cab drivers working from home. The caller pays for this through its telephone bill. The calls are charged at £1 a minute using a BT landline. Current predictions are we're working on a forecast of about a 30% profit margin after 3 years and a return on investment overall after 5 years of 39% per annum. There's also the ability to cross-sell. We can refer people to hotels and restaurants and get commission on that sort of arrangement. So, to sum up, we think we've got a unique product. We think there's a large market for it. We think there's proven demand.
What the
and it's highly
fuck?
scalable.
I think this is the most
by this
retarded idea
model,
I've ever heard presented on this show.
But don't take my word for it. I have a telephone with me if any of you would like to try the service and see for yourself.
Gerard Tomney is asking for £150,000 to market and promote his premium rate phone line where people who are lost can call London's famously knowledgeable black cab drivers for directions. He's hoping a practical demonstration will convince the dragons to invest.
Gerard, hi, I'm Peter.
Hi, Peter.
I think we better try the service first.
Okay.
So, talk me through it. What do I do?
Welcome to The Knowledge. This is a premium rate call, which costs £1 a minute from a landline. Calls from mobile phones may cost more. You are now being connected to a licensed London taxi driver. Please have a safe journey. Please wait. Please wait.
Fake taxi.
How much a minute?
£1 a minute.
Thank you for holding. Our agents are still helping other lost people at the moment, but we're trying to get to you as soon as possible.
We'll see where the income's coming
If
from.
you can't continue to hold, press 2 if you would like us to text you when an agent becomes available.
This is a disastrous start for Gerard. His crucial demo is failing, and telecoms magnate Peter Jones is not impressed.
Peter, you might want to hang up and try again.
Hang up and try again?
Well, it depends how long you want to wait on the call, but...
How many people are calling this service at the moment?
Not as many as we'd like. But the reason that's not being answered is because either people are already on calls, or the taxi driver is getting to the telephone.
We are still trying.
Okay. So, Gerard, it's not a good start, really.
I find it hard to explain why.
Well, it's not a good start, is it?
It's not a good start, no.
No.
Gerard will have to work hard now to gain the Dragon's confidence. For Peter Jones, it may already be too late.
So why would we not use other services that are out there today? Why is your service so much better?
Well, because of the expertise of the people at the end of the phone. And
well, that's if you can get them.
And I'm sorry you didn't get through. But the expertise, as I was explaining in the pitch, is world class and it's unique.
At the moment, the service is seriously unique.
I'm sorry?
It's unique, the service. It doesn't work.
I'm sorry, but in your experience it doesn't work. But
well, no, I've just proved it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I couldn't get through to a taxi driver.
Because it's a virtual call centre.
I don't care. I don't care.
I can't see what's going on out there.
I don't care.
Okay.
Because I am now stuck in London in the pouring rain, and I've dialed your service. I've just spent £1.50, and I've got nothing back. I'm never going to call you again because it doesn't work.
Right.
You need to close this down fast. Give up. Go back to your day job and stick there. Don't even contemplate doing this business. It is a dead-end business. It's going nowhere fast. I can't invest. I'm out.
Gerard has been roasted by Peter Jones, who's pulled out immediately. Duncan Bannatyne wants to know how many people are using the service.
How many minutes are you selling per week, per day, per month, whatever?
Not terribly many at the moment. We've had about.
How many minutes?
How many minutes?
Per day.
Per day. If I had 15 minutes a day, I'd be a very happy man.
So you're not even getting 15 minutes per day?
We're not getting a massive call volume.
So you're getting less than £15 per day?
What we have learned through the trial period is that when we advertise, we get calls. When we don't advertise, we get fewer calls.
So far, Gerard's only managed to generate tiny amounts of cash from calls to the helpline. The Dragons are astounded. Now, Duncan Bannatyne needs to know what other potential income streams could possibly justify a £150,000 investment.
You mentioned commission from hotels, etc.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Explain that.
The plan is, and we're not doing that at the moment. The only arrangement we have at the moment is with the Holiday Inn. Every marathon runner this year, in their little goodie bag at the end, had one of our business cards, co-branded with a Holiday Inn on it, on the front and the back. It gives their telephone number and their web address. So there's an example of a major brand that's co-branding with us that likes the concept, who has actually tested it, and we're happy to give it out to 39,000 marathon runners.
Are you telling me that there are 39,000 cards out there already with your telephone number on?
Yes.
And you're taking 15 calls a day?
£15?
Yes, £15 a day.
15 minutes a day?
Yes.
It's absolutely ludicrous, and I am out.
The Dragons are picking huge holes in Gerard's pitch. Duncan Bannatyne thinks it's riddled with flaws and is the second Dragon out. Can Deborah Meaden find any...
It's not great. It's not great. Not a great idea. What year is that from, though? That has to be like early 2000s, right? It has to be before the fucking smartphone for sure. 2004, 2005, okay. Yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ. Wax for tier 2. Welcome, OK Egg Sarky. Welcome back.
As inside the trash basement, they found clothes, boxes, and even a baby's high chair.
Yeah, what is with this? I saw this.
Right outside a secret tunnel, dug right into the wall.
What the fuck is this supposed to be? A tunnel under New York that leads to a synagogue? Or what? I don't understand.
But as the leaders came to investigate, they discovered a hidden room that was apparently lined with a dirty mattress. As allegedly the younger people behind the tunnel refused to leave. But as the NYPD became involved,
I want to clear the whole shoe line.
Oh, shoe? Why is that?
They want to fix this tonight. They need the shoe clear.
they quickly began making arrests. that really riled up some of the group.
What?
As they continued to pull more men from the walls. Now, they were eventually escorted off the premises, and their chairman made an official statement condemning the vandalism of the group of young agitators and also thanking the NYPD for their actions. As others found the basement to be emptied, which the city quickly sealed. Now obviously there's going to be a lot of wild tinfoil hat theories about a spooky underground tunnel found underneath a Jewish synagogue, and I would normally be the first person to throw on my tinfoil beanie from decoyvoice.com to start digging into the nefarious origins of the mattress, high chair, and why the reaction was so split between the older and younger members. But then I thought, could this possibly just be a creative response by their youth to what happened to them in NYC in 2020? Where many people forget during the lockdowns, the NYPD seemed to specifically go after their group, and it's easy for us to forget, but I imagine they don't. But the X-Community notes specifically state this tunnel was not in response to the lockdowns, where the website cited that originally broke the story reported that the tunnel was found 3 weeks ago accidentally, as a homeowner reported hearing suspicious noises inside their house, and coincidentally, a construction crew laying a water line happened to discover the tunnel. As they write, they were just trying to secretly expand their synagogue, stating that this had nothing to do with the lockdowns because a neighbor said it didn't exist 6 months ago. And at least to me, a neighbor saying I didn't notice it 6 months ago isn't enough evidence to say anything definitive at this point. But as we know, especially with sensationalized stories like a secret Jewish tunnel in New York City, the truth doesn't quite trigger the social media algorithms as much as a secret sewer society discovered in a New York City synagogue of crime-fighting turtles. And you think that's a joke, but no. My introduction to this story this morning was from ABL showing the tunnel tape alongside the song to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So on Twitter, people were upset how wild the viral story was getting, saying it was just vandalism and there were no tunnels, stating it was just a punched out crawl space that shouldn't be global news. But the replies also ask, well, what about this tunnel? And also questioning the soiled mattress, stained clothing, secret exits, and resisting arrest. Which really goes to show how important framing is. Yes, all those things existed, but also are somewhat consistent with a bunch of idiots thinking they can safely dig a hole in a basement underneath a building. All except the soiled mattress found in the wall, which I still have questions about. But the original account that posted most of the footage stated they deleted the thread because social media users were spreading negative stories about their people. Now I know how online anonymity can really bring out the worst in people, but honestly, I like that. If someone's gonna go off the rails whenever given the opportunity to display their bigotry, I say, let them. I think of the wildly successful account that exposes the insanity of the left on TikTok, as there are so many scary things that these people actually think and are just openly saying on that platform that we wouldn't even know about without giving them the freedom to broadcast those thoughts. So I can understand that this one user doesn't want to see all these mean things on their feed, but
Alright. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe it was just a shortcut to, you know, get out of being stuck in pedestrian traffic. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know, man. I'm not clear.
なりたい自分に
Thousands in the arena dead. Jesus. I had to get something to wipe this up, concern.
GALNA!
That's so stupid, man. Did I lose my hearing? Did you hear anything? What?
Today I'm explaining why there's a hole in my wall. Yep. Man, can you record properly? It's not that hard. Like, come on. Ooh.
Will I ever make it to them heaven gates? 2 phones, I feel like I'm Kevin Gates.
What is it?
Whoa. Alright, that's so silly.
Tübingen, Germany, 2013. Scientists at the University of Tübingen report a landmark event. they have sequenced and decoded DNA that was extracted from 5 Egyptian mummy heads. Somehow, the way the ancient Egyptians embalmed the bodies of their dead allowed DNA to survive for thousands of years.
One of the things that happens in mummification is that they rapidly extract all the water. And it's thought that water actually is one of the major contributors to the degradation of the DNA. So that rapid extraction of water is believed to protect the mummy from DNA degradation.
Researchers have not yet found a complete set of genetic blueprints to the ancient Egyptian body. But this material shows them that if they do find enough DNA, they can, in theory, bring these people back to life, to physically resurrect them.
If we have the physical remain of a corpse, it might be possible to resurrect this corpse, literally, to regenerate the DNA. Now, the process would be extremely difficult, but the technology is on its way.
What?
And that would be amazing. I mean, they would literally have achieved their objective, is to be resurrected again.
Are you retarded?
Is it possible that scientists are finally starting to unravel the secrets to resurrection? And if so, can humanity eventually master this power so we can bring bodies and souls back into the physical world whenever we choose? Some ancient astronaut theorists suggest that many religions describe the moment when humans reach this stage of evolution. It's variously called the rapture, the day of judgment, end of days, or the apocalypse.
According to the legends, all humanity is to evolve into a higher form. The proper word would be transformation, wherein which we will have achieved the purpose for which we have come to Earth in the first place. But that in and of itself is not the end of the road. Then we evolve beyond that. This is referred to as the Great Resurrection.
One thing is crystal clear. In all of the ancient texts, those gods promised to return. Not just in the Bible, but in many of the ancient sacred texts.
Could the end of days that most religions foresee actually be the time when humanity discovers the secret to resurrection, allowing everyone to move between physical and spiritual planes of existence? And if so, will this realm be the place?
Bro, I would resurrect Jesus just to show he's some fucking New York City street performer.
Thousands of years ago.
Shatter the fucking illusions.
Of resurrection or rebirth into a new realm of existence, a new kingdom of heaven, was central to our interaction with the celestials or extraterrestrial beings. You can almost make the argument that that's why they came here, was to teach us how to resurrect ourselves, our bodies, to transform our bodies into a celestial form, a light body form.
We find a direct through line connecting extraterrestrials, angels, and the near-death experience. There is a compelling suggestion that at the end of days, the veil between realities will be parted, and we will gain the capability of moving directly between the world of the living and the world of the afterlife.
And I don't think that is anything that we should look upon with dread, but with joy, because it means we're not alone. And, you know, they're there with us.
Might we really have souls that exist in a realm that can be
My fucking god, they're getting more delusional and delusional for each episode. I don't know how it's possible.
Do you enjoy aggressively sacrificing pieces? The Intercontinental Ballistic Missile Gambit is made for you. You sacrifice tons of material in the opening, but if successful, you're left with a 72% win rate. You will learn how to sacrifice a pawn, a knight, and a bishop to build up your intercontinental ballistic missile attack that will leave your opponent's position in unorganized chaos and destruction. You can start by playing e4, and if they go d5, you can play knight f3. Now, usually they won't play d5, so if you want to make sure that you can play this opening, You can open with knight f3 and they'll likely go d5. Now you can play e4 and achieve the same position as earlier. They take and you attack the pawn like this. They intuitively try to defend it with their knight. You offer another pawn and they take it. You take back with the bishop. If you were the black pieces in this position, you'd be annoyed by that knight, correct? That's why most people play h6. Goodbye knight. Except that it's not goodbye knight. Take on f7, forking the queen and the rook. At this point, taking the knight seems like the only reasonable thing to do. And now it's over. Bishop to g6, a discovered attack on the queen. At the same time, the king is in check and forced to do any of these three moves. And every single one of them is shattering. Black takes the bishop and you launch your intercontinental ballistic missile attack on the enemy queen. From here on, there's just one mistake that you should avoid. I'll show you what mistake I'm talking about. Winning from this position is very easy. You're up in material, black's position is completely ruined and you're pressuring many pieces. That's the 72% win rate position I mentioned earlier. Only one thing can go wrong. If black pushes this pawn, don't take the bishop. Otherwise they can play bishop before, check and discovered attack on your queen. Now you're the fool. If you don't fall for this trap you should be able to win this position by yourself. If not, nobody can help you. But wait, look at this horribly grotesque position. If you're anything like me, this looks amazing to you. This guy right here is holding back 3 pawns. They're all isolated and here is another double pawn. Phenomenal. This is actually another outcome of the same gambit. The ICBM gambit and this beautiful piece of disgusting trash are both results of the Tennyson gambit. Subscribe right now because I'll make a guide on that soon.
I mean,
or if they go d5, you can this opening. Likely go d and play e4 and you offer another pawn and they take it. You take back with the bishop. If you are the black pieces in this position.
I mean, yeah, I don't think that this would ever be the play though, from black. Like, why? What? You're not scared of this. You're not scared of this horse. Like, what is this horse gonna do? Nothing. Only if the bishop was here, it would be dangerous. But this horse can't do shit. It forks. It doesn't fork because you can just take it with the king. Like, it does. They get a pawn, you get a fucking horse, a knight. It's shit. Then your positioning is ruined. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. The king's position is a little ruined for a fucking knight, free knight. Like, who the fuck?
Tomorrow is a hope, never a promise.
Gripping with my cold hands, the shapes I used to take. I don't like a strong man, but it's easier to push away. 'Cause it could all end here, where the stakes stay like haunted eyes. And my shadow is stretching out through all the things I left behind.
You finally catch her. Don't decapitate her. Throw her away. Why do they always do that? Just fucking kill her.
It's in my blood, it's in my Maybe it's a far stretch, I'm still here.
That's supposed to be Yasuo or what? Why is it so old?
It's in my blood, it's in my
Yo, he looks like the guy who always dies. In Boromir and Game of Thrones, the Capitano. Ned Stark, Sean Bean. Not doing it anymore. He's still here. Chills.
Tjenare.
Tjenare.
Välkommen.
Tack. Vilken jäkla skön lukt då.
Pilsner.
Fan, tog du traktorn hit eller?
Jajamän.
Vad har du för traktor? En B40 eller vad?
Ja. Hur känns det att vara här då?
Ja, jag tycker det känns bra.
Vad heter du?
Filip.
Hur gammal är du?
Fyller 16.
Ja, okej. Hur kommer det sig att du söker till Idol?
Meat beating a prime sub. Malator, welcome back.
Kul grej.
Jo.
Du känns lite nervös. Är du nervös?
Nej, inte så värst.
Inte?
Nej.
Du ser ut som en artist.
Jag är en artist. Jag har det i själen.
Du har själen. Du har det i själen.
Ser ut som en autist.
Vad gör du annars då, förutom att söka till Idol?
Jag kör traktor.
Du kör traktor?
Ja.
Du gör det, eller hur?
Nej.
Translate.
Vad ska du sjunga då?
Jag ska sjunga en gammal favorit, Bäva vita lammat.
Har du och dina kompisar slagit vad om att du skulle komma hit, eller? Typ, ungefär.
Ungefär.
Så förutsägbart, Filip. Ärligt talat. Så tråkigt. Typ det tråkigaste ni kunde komma på. Har ni verkligen så tråkigt på fritiden?
Ja.
Så ni kunde inte komma på något bättre? Typ, ungefär.
Typ ungefär.
Okej.
Ja, men vi ska låta killen sjunga nu. Tänk om han sjunger skitbra. Tänk om han sjunger lite
Highly doubt it. Varsågod, Filip.
Det är klart han gör Bäbe vita lamm fantastiskt.
Varsågod, Filip.
Bäbe vita lamm.
Oj, vad du är rolig. Jag håller på att skratta ihjäl mig, måste jag säga. Riktigt roligt var det här.
Nej, men tycker
det var
du?
nog höjdpunkten på hela dagen.
Hur kan du tycka det här är roligt?
Fantastisk humor du och dina kompisar har.
Tycker du att det här är roligt?
Vilken nivå ni ligger på, alltså. Borde köra stand-up eller någonting.
Jag ska det.
Tack för att du kom. Ha det bra.
Tack.
Hej.
Men vad då, tycker du att det är kul? Eller är du,
Seriöst.
är du ironisk alltså?
Jag har inte tid att slösa
jag måste lära mig ironi, Nick. Jag hänger inte med.
Om jag säger så här, nej, Mohammed, du ska inte vara med oss i Idol.
That guy was so unfunny though. Like she was very serious, but he was very unfunny with his whatever that was.
Satte han ner foten.
Tjena, hej. Välkommen.
Tack så mycket.
Vad heter du?
Mohammed.
Och du är från Göteborg?
Jajamän, Nödinge.
Nödinge?
Ja.
Vad ska du sjunga?
Jag hade tänkt att sjunga på kurdiska.
Okej.
Ja.
Du vet att vi kommer inte släppa någon platta med någon som sjunger på kurdiska. Det är mer på engelska.
Det blir ingenting med det ändå. Kör någonting på engelska. Det är bättre för din egen skull.
Engelska? Ja, visst. To my gangster nation, ta-ta-ra-ta-ra, for revelation. When the game is on, you know what I do for you and my homies on the back. What I do is, for my life, fuck your wife, I take your wife. Yeah.
Vet du, jag måste bara säga en sak. Det var inte någon rappare vi sökte här.
Ja, jag vet. Men du vet vad problemet var? Jag är faktiskt bajernördig. Det är därför.
Vet du vad, jag måste bara säga...
Problem is that I have to take a shit.
Nej, men jag måste bara fråga en sak. Du kommer hit, jag måste bara säga en sak. Bara värsta gettot, jag bor i Los Angeles, jag får en puff i ryggen, du är cool. Men vet du vad, det är inte coolt.
Nej, jag vet.
Det är inte coolt.
Men han är bajsnödig.
He has to take a shit. That's why it didn't go so well.
Gå ut härifrån, jag kan inte säga det.
Men jävligt snygg är ni alltså.
Ja, gå ut härifrån.
Men K vill ha mina 42.
Nej, det vill vi inte. Vi är jätteimponerade.
Du är så cool! Gud vad cool det är!
Stackars Gide.
Jag fick en puff i ryggen.
Vad fan, du tror att jag gör något, va?
Han var rätt aggressiv alltså.
Det där var...
Småbarn. Skit i dem. Han har säkert en brorsa däremot.
Det är precis det. Vi kan inte ha en idol som låter annorlunda när de är hemma.
Det är orimligt!
Hur orimligt det är att komma hit och veta att du sjunger dåligt, att det enda du har är att du dansar bra och är söt.
Däremot.
Det är precis det. Vi kan inte ha en idol som låter annorlunda
We can't
när
have
de är
an
hemma.
idol that
Förstår
sounds
du hur
different at
orimligt
home?
det
Do you
är
understand
att
how
komma
unreasonable
hit och
that
veta
is?
att du
To
sjunger
come here
dåligt, att
and
det enda du
know
har
that
är
you
att du
sing
dansar bra
bad,
och är söt.
but the
Och
only
sen
thing you have is
säga
that you look
att
good
jag
and
låter
it's
bra
cute.
när jag är hemma.
And
Förstår
then
du
you
att det
say
är
that
helt
you are
orimligt?
good at singing when you're at home. That's unreasonable. It's unreasonable.
Du kastar bort din tid, min tid. Du är helt respektlös. Tack och adjö. Out the door. Hon lyckas med att få mig att skrika. Jag skriker 2 gånger om året.
Jag har aldrig hört dig skrika, jag har känt dig i många år.
Ja.
Vad gör din man för fel?
Jag är inte de samma.
Hej,
Vad heter du?
Philip Dickman.
Okej, hur har du kommit in på musiken?
Animaden säger att jag sjunger fint som fågel. Jag sjunger jättefint.
Sjunger fint som fågel. Ja, det säger mammor. Vilken snäll mamma du var.
Ja, jättesnäll, bästa mamma.
Vad ska du sjunga för henne och för oss idag?
Jag har den Titanic, Celine Dion.
Oj!
Den är svår.
Fantastiskt.
Ja, men den älskar jag.
Every night in my dream I see you. That is how I know you. Go on. Never wherever you go, I believe that the heart will go on and on.
Ja, men det är ju underbart. Vet du vad jag tänkte? Jag tänkte att du skulle vara en påfågel när du sa att innan.
Alright, very good.
We've never thought about non-offending pedophiles. We focused all of our resources on after-the-fact interventions. How do we punish? How do we surveil? How do we keep track of sex offenders? What we need are interventions that can target the vast majority of sex crimes that can be prevented.
Dr. Letourneau is one of few researchers in the U.S. focusing on preventive measures to help pedophiles.
I think we watched this.
But getting them treatment is tough.
Yeah.
Mandatory reporting laws in America.
We watched this a couple of years ago. Or a year ago or something. Already watched it, man.
Physical rest, it's also mental rest. And I find onsighting possibly even more mentally taxing because there are many more decisions that you have to make. And at the same time, it's a good opportunity to preview the next section, which I have definitely already previewed from the ground, but different perspective can often give you completely different results. This section was possibly a bit easier than I expected, but it was a section where you already have to climb. It's definitely takes some power endurance away. This okay hole, I expected to be a bit worse. It was still nice to get a bit more rest done, and also considering that up to here it wasn't extremely difficult, I knew that the whole route is about the next section. And
the whole route.
I definitely wanted to make sure that even if there is like one single really, really hard move, I have to be ready from the very beginning. And it could be like a move number 1. So I changed my mode completely and got into the fight mode.
It's about to arrive to the top. Very impressed though. Very strong, very strong. Alright, no more fucking unbuzzing, man. Alright, seriously, they're just getting more, they're introducing more characters every time. I can't handle this cast, okay? AW, thank you for 4 years. Priest Press, Forsen has been 2 years. Ken Ich habe ein welcome to the jungle. Jungle, what the fuck is, oh, fuck. Thank you for 4 years. Enjoy your Kippa Parade bench, sir. Alright. Yeah, 7 DJ. Thank you for 2 years for the name. Much appreciated. I mean, why are you like this, honestly? No, I'm just not gonna play your fucking video, Mr. Horsen. I'm not playing your video, alright? Fuck you. And fuck your fucking video, okay? Fuck you. Y2K, thank you for 4 years. Uwu, 4 years, fits me in my tiny hole, Forsen sama Uwu. No, I don't think so. Prof Crowd with 6 years, nice, very nice. Rocket League placements, shut the fuck up, alright? No fucking Rocket League placements, alright? Because the game is so fucking dead that I get stream sniped all the fucking time, and they just take the ball and stall and fucking draws and what is it, overtime. Sneaky Schnabeltier, 1 year. I am now single, but also a 1 year Forsen boy, so I guess I did everything right in life. Yes, sir. Don't forget to buy the merch next time, and you won't be single for very long, though. Mysterious Comet, 1 year. Forsen E. Boop. Inspector with the 1 year. Boop. Mr. Force Pog Man. Forsen E. Thank you very much, ladies. A lot of 1 year subs. What happened today 1 year ago? I don't know. Listen to Crack with the Prime sub. Welcome. Alright, we're good there. 6 years on Gold Twit. Beep. You wanker. Fuck. Alright. Play some games. Play some games. Big update. Tens of thousands new questions.